Hey all, so recently I did a post about a conference that I went on, the Body Type Nutrition Conference. A couple of interesting talks on there. One was from Daniel Meek, a really good talk on fat loss mainly. And one point which I just wanted to put into a video, because I get this question asked a lot. What's best for fat loss when it comes to cardio exercise? I've put a couple of posts out on my page previously. There's two types. You've got HIIT training, high intensity interval training, which you see that everywhere online. You must do HIIT for fat loss, you know what I mean? It's really effective. It's short bursts of high intensity interval training. So it's high intensity, short work times, short rest times, usually done within about 20 minutes, half hour. So it's very good for people who are short on time, want to get in and out of the gym. You could do it anyway. You could do bodyweight routines at home if you're short on time. And then the other is LISS, low intensity steady state cardio, which is your typical long run on a Sunday, for example, which is what I like doing. But obviously it's a long run, so it's not something people might enjoy doing, or it's people might struggle to fit it into the schedule. So people always ask, like, what's best? Am I best going out for a long run, or am I best doing the high intensity interval training? Now I've always spoke about using both into your routine if you can. I think both have really good benefits. High intensity interval training, the obvious one, short, effective, gets the heart rate going, get a good sweat on, and you get a good kind of afterburn as well. So boosts metabolism, keeps the heart rate nice and high when you leave the gym. Like an effective after calorie burn. So it's really good. A lot of people like doing that because they really feel like they've worked hard in the gym. So that's really good. Low intensity steady state cardio is also good as well, because you can get outdoors, you know what I mean? It could be a long walk, or it could be like a jog or run. But I think it's good just for clearing the mind, getting outdoors. I go for a run down the canal on Sundays usually. Just to clear the head, put some music on, just chill out. It's a bit of me time, do you know what I mean? If you've got the time, I've always said try and get both in. Now the main question is which of these burn the most calories, you know what I mean? Which of these two are you going to see most benefit from? And from this conference by Dan Meek, it was on about calorie burn. Now with high intensity interval training, you don't burn as much calories as you would going for a long run. So you don't burn as much at the time during the workout, because it's just 20 minutes, you know what I mean? You're smashing out a workout in 20 minutes. You don't burn as much, but because you're getting the heart rate elevated, you burn a little more afterwards. Whereas a low intensity steady state run, so a long run, you'd burn more because you're running for a long period of time, but you get less of an afterburn. Now research shows that over a course of 24 hours, both have roughly the same calorie burn. So technically there's not one better than the other. So what you have to look at is what's going to slot into your lifestyle, what's going to slot into your gym routine. If you're looking for a quick cardio session, opt for a HIIT training session. Do you know what I mean? You're in and out, you're done. If you want to go and, do you know what I mean? If you enjoy running, if you want to go outdoors, you want to chill out for a bit, opt for a low intensity steady state run. A long hour run, and I'll go for a long walk, or and then obviously your training needs come into it as well. So if you're training for a marathon, you're not going to be doing HIIT training. So what's the point in that? You need to adapt to a long duration of running. So that's when your training comes into it. But your typical person after fat loss, you've got your gym routine planned. Do you know what I mean? You're going to the gym like 4 times a week, 3-4 times a week. You want to get some cardio in there, elicit a bit of fat burn. Just pick which suits you best. It don't really make any difference. You see online, you've got to do HIIT training, you've got to do low intensity steady state. Choose which one works for you. Slot it into your routine, fit it in when you can. Over the course of 24 hours, the calorie burn's roughly the same. If you're in a calorie deficit with your diet, you're gonna have a fat burning response. So pick whichever suits you and just go with it. Remember, be patient with the process as well. Don't go for one run and think you're gonna be ripped. Do you know what I mean? It takes time and it takes a lot of effort. So be patient, be persistent, and as far as cardio goes, pick which one suits you best, go with it, and eat right. Results will come fast. Cheers.